Hey guys, I'm Misha and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to show you how to find the best suppliers when you're sourcing from overseas. I'm also going to give you some key questions that you should ask once you're ready to contact suppliers and a couple tips to help you build a strong relationship with your supplier. But first, let's get to the important tips for finding the best suppliers. If you're sourcing from overseas, more than likely your products are coming from China. The best place to find suppliers in China is Alibaba.com. Not only do they have almost any product that you can think of, but their website is very user-friendly. For example, let's say we're interested in sourcing an exercise ball. All we have to do is go to Alibaba.com and in the search box, type exercise ball. Then click search. This is going to generate a lot of results. If you want to narrow down your results, all you have to do is apply a few key filters. The first filter that we're going to apply is under the supplier tab. Check the box for trade assurance and verified suppliers. This guarantees that we're only working with the top level of suppliers. It also weeds out suppliers who are brand new to Alibaba and who don't really have a good track record of business just yet. The next filter that we're going to apply is MOQ. MOQ stands for minimum order quantity. This is the number of units that you want to order for your product. If you're new to FBA, don't feel pressured to order a large number of units for your first product. I would suggest keeping it in the range of 100 to 500 units. That way you can test the market, and if your product sells well, you can order more units when you come back for your second and third order. For the example of the exercise ball, we're going to do an MOQ of no more than 200 units. So in that filter box, I'm going to put 200. Our next filter is price. Again, if you're new to FBA and you don't have a lot of money for inventory costs, I would suggest keeping your unit price under $5. So for price, I'm going to put no more than 5 and hit search. Once you've narrowed down your search and gone through their listings, the next step is to find 5 to 10 suppliers that you're interested in contacting. When you're ready to contact suppliers, there are 4 key questions you should start with. Question 1, can the logo be customized? If so, does it cost extra? In my last video, I discussed how important it is to private label your product. If your supplier doesn't allow you to customize the logo, I would suggest moving on to another supplier. Question 2, can the packaging be customized? If so, does it cost extra? Customizing your packaging is not required, but as you grow your brand and expand your profit margin, it's definitely something you want an option for. If your supplier offers custom packaging, even at an extra cost, it might not be something you can afford right now, but it might be something you consider on a future order once you're making profits. Question 3, what is the standard production time for each order? More specifically, in the example of the exercise ball, I would ask, what is the standard production time for 200 MOQ? Production time is very important. Once you launch your product, if it starts selling well and you need to replenish that product, if you work with a supplier who takes a long time to produce, that means you're going to run out of that product before you're able to restock. Once you've asked your 4 key questions and you're communicating with suppliers, before you order your first sample, make sure you discuss deposit. If your supplier requires that you pay a higher deposit, like 50% or 70% upfront, I would let them know I'm unwilling to do that and my standard is 30%. If they're unwilling to lower the deposit to 30%, you should eliminate them from your list of suppliers that you're working with. One tip for building a strong relationship with your supplier is to have effective communication. If you live in the US, that means you're on a completely opposite schedule of your suppliers in China. Sometimes that's going to require staying up late just so you can communicate in a timely fashion with your supplier. Not only is this helpful for building a relationship with your supplier, but it also helps your business by saving time. Another tip to build a strong relationship with your supplier is politeness. Every time I communicate with my supplier, I make sure I say thank you. I also tell them how much I appreciate them responding so quickly, and I make sure the tone stays positive and effective. Another suggestion that I have is to track the communication you have with your suppliers. If you ask your supplier a question and it takes them days to respond, again, that's another supplier that I would eliminate from the list of suppliers that I'm considering. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you need any extra help communicating with suppliers, I have a template that I can share with you. I'll link to that in the description below. Make sure you click on the subscribe button below and hit the bell so you'll get a notification every Monday when I upload a new video. Bye.